So now today we are going to solve our miscellaneous exercise of topic integration. Okay, integration, right? And we are going to start with our question number 44. This is an MCQ based question. Integral 0 to 1 tan inverse 2x minus 1 upon 1 plus x minus x square is. You have to find the value of this function. Now if you see this question, you cannot directly apply any of the property because that way it will not help. But look from here, if I can split this 2x as x plus x minus 1 like this, and from the denominator if I write it as this, okay, I am going to express it in some formula like tan inverse of a plus b upon 1 minus ab, right? So that formula is going to be tan inverse a plus tan inverse b, okay, right? Tan inverse a plus b upon 1 minus ab. This is going to be your tan inverse a plus tan inverse b, right? And now what can I do is either just to settle it down, I can just write it as, let's see how it is going to solve, as tan inverse, taking negative sign common, I will write it like this. Okay. Now to this, let us apply that property 0 to a fx dx is equal to 0 to a f of a minus x dx. So it is going to be 0 to 1 tan inverse 1 minus x, and this is minus tan inverse 1 minus, now 1 minus x will be your 1 plus x like this. Okay. So you will shortly understand why we have substituted in that way, tan inverse 1 minus x minus tan inverse x. Now you are familiar that the next step is to add 1 and 2. And by adding 1 and 2, I'll get 2i is equal to, you can very well see that this tan inverse x will cancel with this and this will cancel with this. So I'll get it as 0. Okay, 0 to x. So implies 2i is 0. So this thing implies I is also 0. It's a very, very important question. So now comes question number 43. This question number 43 says, if f of a plus b minus x is equal to fx, then the value of integral a to b x fx dx. Now definitely you can clearly see that he is saying that a plus b minus x, you have to substitute it to fx. So we are going to use that property a to b fx dx is equal to a to b f of a plus b minus x dx, right? So it becomes I is equal to, yeah, I is equal to a to b, right? It is a plus b minus x. In place of x, I have also to change f of a plus b minus x dx. Okay, now this value I have to substitute, means this will become a to b a plus b, right, minus x into, this is fx dx. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, I will just if you can see, otherwise let me bifurcate it like this, minus x fx dx, so that you can clearly see that what is going to happen. Okay, so this is my 1, this is my 2, add 1 and 2, so 2i is, right, so this is x fx, with this minus x fx it will get cancelled. I'm just having this dx, so constant a to b fx dx, right? So now the value of I is a plus b by 2 a to b fx dx. Now since the function is not known, we have to leave the answer. Here it is. Question number 42. Question number 42 says integral cos 2x sin x plus cos x whole square you should be having this knowledge that I can write it as cos square x minus sin square x, which will be having a factor common with the denominator, and this will reduce to f dash x upon fx form. So it becomes cos x plus sin x into cos x minus sin x dx upon sin x plus cos x whole square. Now 1 will get cancelled with it, and now I'll put sin x plus cos x equal to t. So it becomes cos x minus sin x dx is equal to dt. So this becomes dt upon t, which is log mod t plus c, indefinite integral, so be careful about t. This is sin x plus cos x plus c. Okay. Question number 41. Question number 41 is integral dx. See, what I'm going to do is, as this is empty, something like nothing in the numerator, so what should I do? Write it like, I think we have done it earlier also. So it becomes ex dx and it becomes e2x plus 1, right? Now put ex equal to t, so that ex dx is equal to dt, and it becomes dt upon, it is your t square plus 1, and t square plus 1 is your tan inverse t, t is e raised to power x plus c. Question number 39 is 0 to 1 integral sine inverse x dx. So you know that sine inverse x alone, if you need to integrate it, I have to apply the process of by parts. So this is first function, this is second. Integrating by parts. So it becomes, what does it say? One first function into second function. First function integral of second minus integral d dx of first into integral of second, and this is whole dx. This is your first function into integral of second minus integral d dx of first into integral of second whole dx. This becomes x sine inverse x minus, this becomes root 1 minus x square, and the integral of second here is again 1 dx, so it becomes into x dx. Okay, right? So I am left with this here x 1 minus x square, right? So how to integrate it, that we need to see. Root 1 minus x square dx. हाँ जी, बोलिए, any idea? Okay, limit I'll put, if I forgot I'll put 0 to 1, 0 to 1. Okay, thank you so much. 0 to 1, 0 to 1. Okay, you just let me know how to integrate this. 0 to 1, how to integrate it? Any idea? If I put 1 minus x square equal to t, minus 2x dx is equal to dt, x dx is equal to minus dt by 2. So this becomes, I will put the limits at last only. So this is your, my x dx is minus dt by 2, so it will become plus dt by 2 dt. This is 1 by 2, okay, and this becomes upon under root of t. I need to change the limits also. X 0, t is 1, x is 1, t is 0. So my limit is from 1 to 0. So this is your 1 into sine inverse 1 minus 0, okay, plus half. This becomes, you know that the integral of, I have to deal it with like this. So minus half plus 1 upon minus half plus 1. So it will be your t half upon half. And I need to just put limits 1 to 0 to it. So sine 1 is at 90 plus this becomes 0 and this is minus 1. So the answer is pi by 2 minus 1. Now comes question number 38. 0 to pi by 4, it is 2 tan cube x. Okay. If alone this question also comes, then also you can deal it with like this. So this is tan cube x can be written as, you have to, again you know that whenever there is tan, you generally have to change in the form of secant. Okay, so this will be your 2 into 0 to pi by 4. This can be written as secant square x tan x dx. Okay, so this is 2 times 0 to pi by 4 secant square x tan x dx minus 2 times 0 to pi by 4. It is tan x dx. Now you have the idea how to integrate with it. This is your, again, that form fx raised to power n into f dash x. So dear student, if you can I think directly see, because if I put your secant x as t, then your tan x as t, then secant square x dx is equal to dt. So my function is your tan x. So the integral is going to be, I think we should be quite quick enough in understanding that tan is the function. So integration will be your tan square. We very well know that it will be, function is always raised to this power. So the function is this fx, and this is, and the power of fx is 1, and it is f dash x. So it is tan square x upon 2. Okay, right? And I have to raise it to take the limit from 0 to pi by 4. Minus 2, if I take log mod cos x, then I will take the negative, and this is 0 to pi by 4, because integral of tan is minus log mod cos x. So it is 2 by 2, I can take common. So 2 by 2 is cancelled, it is 1. So it is tan square pi by 4 minus tan square 0 plus 2 times log of cos pi by 4 minus log of cos 0. Okay, so cos 0 is 1. I think this term is going to be 0. That is very clear to you. And tan pi by 4 is your 1. Right? This is 0. And this is plus 2 log 1 by root 2. Okay, so you know how to deal with 1 by means if the question is in this form, I can just change it to this. So 1 plus log 1 by 2. Again, I can take this answer as like this. Okay, this is again 0. So the answer can be 1 minus. Question number 37. I think you will be having an idea about it. 0 to pi by 2. I'm going to deal sine cube x dx, right? So you know that the derivative is present here as, always we know, already done it as sine square x, and then 1 sine x is here, right? So you can write it as 1 minus cos square x sine x dx. Now I know I should put cos x as t, so that sine x dx is equal to dt. So when x is 0, t is cos 0, which is 1, and when x is pi by 2, t is cos 90, which is 0. So my limit changes from 1 to 0. This is 1 minus t square, and this is dt, 1 to 0. Okay, so I should go for the limit. It is your 1 minus t minus t cube by 3 from 1 to 0. So this is 0 minus 0 minus 1 plus minus of minus is 1 by 3. So this is minus 3 plus 1 by 3, and I think the answer is minus 2 by 3. Are you sure the answer is minus 2 by 3, or it should be plus 2 by 3, plus 2 by 3? See it from here. Can't you see that derivative of cos is minus sign? Because from I always told you, don't get confused with the integration and derivative. Here we are talking about derivative, so derivative of cos is minus sign. Okay, so be careful, you cannot leave the negative sign outside, right? I was just checking whether you remember it or not. So this is your minus, and the answer is plus 2 by 3. 36, sorry. Question 36. It is about integrate, where it is, minus 1 to 1. So the question of minus 1 to 1 is very clear. What should I do? Right? The property minus a to a fx dx is 2 times 0 to a fx dx. If f of minus x is fx and 0 f of minus x is minus fx, right? So see, who is fx? X raised to power 17 cos 4x. Replace x by minus x, cos minus x raised to power 4. So if even if it would not have been power 4, you know, cos is an even function, so it will give me this value. So it is minus fx and the value of integral is 0.